No.
We're good. We're started.
Hello, bitches, bastards, and non-binary disasters. Welcome back to another episode of What the fuck is going on here? AKA Riders of Yaverotha. So now I need to pick my lovely sacrifice. So I have to roll a thing,
Oop.
which sucks. So how many people are in here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I just get to roll a d6 because we're missing one.
For the moment.
It's gonna be Milka again. No, it's
Actually, it's Shell.
Shell. Damn not again. Just read
Oh,
the
no.
just read the
Already
center
haven't.
recap.
I was munching on my carrots.
Why are you eating carrots at 8 o'clock?
All I had was pasta.
Carrots are good for you.
They're crunchy.
Yeah, and so is
They just need to enhance their mental image. They're in 180. They gotta upgrade to 4K with carrots.
Yeah, I'm going blind. I need more
Well,
carrots.
she's trying to get rid of her prescription, so
That'd be nice.
yeah, that'd be so nice.
But I like them with glasses.
There's
we
no
don't
way I'm
like
getting rid
it.
of these unless I get LASIX.
Just jump into a pool of carrot juice. You'll be fine.
Carrot. Okay,
All
give
right,
me a second.
biatch.
Cameron.
Sorry, I was eating them with ranch.
Oh, I thought that was a Toon Link impression.
I was gonna.
Oh my God,
say,
the
that
Brit
better
is
not be
coming.
buffalo sauce.
Is he?
Okay.
Ooh.
You probably should start.
Is
Oh
the
my
Brit?
God, baby.
Do I have to re-roll?
No,
Do you want to?
no.
That would be nice.
No.
No.
I would
Let's
appreciate
continue. If this guy
Okay.
doesn't show up, he's gonna be just he's gonna be landlocked in Britain.
No boat. No boat for the Brit.
I
Nor.
think we traded Brits.
What? What do you mean
'Cause
we traded Brit?
I have a friend who's also British, and he'd be here for a couple weeks.
Oh my God, slay.
So I'm not sure if I just took the same Brit.
No, it's not. It's the wrong Brit. He's a different Brit.
It's a different Brit.
Definitely different Brit.
Different Brit.
He's
Okay,
a different Brit.
good. I hope I didn't decrease your Brit chances.
Lowering Brit.
How
Well,
good is she?
Shell, are you going to start or not?
I was waiting for the yapping to cease. Okay. Forgive me. My vision is dog shit right now, so I can't really read. A prisoner rescued and an ally executed. The party made their way from the tunnels of Runswick, and by Garrick offering Verkes power over himself, Melanie was freed. After a profitable market day, the group was summoned to the half-orc lord, where Bertrand's worst fears came true. The party is to capture the tiefling alchemist Diana, current member of the Dutton crime family. All seemed well at first in this journey to the west. But one night, trouble came in the form of Bertrand's past, his former dragon, Cassius, the acid black dragon. God damn it, I lost my place.
Cassius the Black Dragon. The acidic Black Dragon.
There we go. Cassius and Clara began a roar of claim over Bertrand, immobile from both bonds, unable to help. The fight was fierce, escape in mind. Yet, unable to fully get away. But Cassius soon grappled the young blue dragon who was knocked out. Cassius flew high, attempting to escape, but through sheer determination and a fuck ton of luck, Garrick managed to save Clara and kill the acidic fiend, passing out from overexertion. Now at the end of the fight, our heroes begin to recover and ponder what next after the harrowing conflict.
That was beautiful.
All right, please drink water before you fucking die during my session, please.
You're not allowed to die. Then I have no reason.
It's the
to
ranch.
care.
I'm sorry.
Damn
Ranch?
I'm lactose intolerant.
Oh, fair. Can I have some?
No,
No.
bitch.
Oh,
Come here then. Fly yourself to fucking Michigan.
yeah, that's too much money.
Get your bitch ass
Not
up
really,
here, and I will
actually.
give you some ranch dressing.
Is it homemade?
No.
No.
Oh,
But
never
I do
mind.
have
Not
homemade
worth it.
pickles.
I don't want it if it's
Surely
not
I
Take
can
it
make it,
away,
though.
DM.
This is
You know
a
what,
recovery
TM?
conversation. Okay, DM, please.
We're all having. We're all.
We're
This is
having a talk
canonical.
about pickles and ranch. This is important.
This is canonical. This is how we.
Take
This
it.
is where like the camera pans to.
Take it away, DM, please.
So we return to the scene as the sky clears and Claire rests on the ground with a out cold vegetized Garrick. And you guys, I heard that laugh. You guys
Stop.
do as you wish.
Oh boy.
Bertrand is
Clara
Rhiannon is
and
also
Garrick are out
running
cold.
towards. Rhiannon is definitely running towards Clara and Garrick.
Okay, who is being assessed first, Clara or Garrick?
Cleric.
Rhiannon's gonna yell for Ellerin and be like, Ellerin, get to Garrick, please. And then she's gonna go to Clara.
He's gonna make his way over to Garrick.
Okay. So who wants me to tackle who first? So Clara
Ladies first.
Clara is just passed the fuck out. Like she's out cold. She is out cold.
Can I lay on hands? Wake her up, maybe? Or do something to wake her up?
How many lay on hands do you put in her?
Shit.
Oh, no.
You have 5 times your player level
How many
normally.
points?
I don't know how many you've used, but
I have not used any, so I have 25 at the moment, so I don't know. We'll do 10.
She wakes up and she's kind of like groggy as fuck.
Damn it, not the sad music.
Not the sad music.
Not the sad. No, why despair? Fuck off with this.
oh no.
Yeah, for
Fuck
real.
off with this fucking music. Bertrand just has her head in his hands, and he's just like looking her over, fucking face wide-eyed, just like, "Are you okay?"
Yeah, I'm fine.
It's like stroking her head and just kind of holding her close because he's like terrified.
And then Rhiannon is gonna yell for Janessa.
Alright, so now going to Garrick. So, Ellerin, you run up to Garrick. What's the first thing you do?
First he's gonna check his pulse to make sure that the dude is alive.
So, as soon as you place your fingers, or however way you want to check his pulse, by his wrist
Against his
or
neck.
his neck.
Against his neck is usually the most effective.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so as soon as you press your fingers up against his neck, you feel your fingers starting to burn.
He like pulls his fingers back. Like he's burned, like it was very hot.
Like very hot burn.
Ooh. Well, I knew Garrett was hot, but
He's gonna pull out if he's He's gonna pull out his water skin to see if, like, I don't know, he can try and cool Garrick down or something just by pouring some water on him.
So as you pour the water on him, you see the steam just coming off of him.
Hey, he's burning up over here. Just kind of calls for, like, let him know that something's wrong with Garrick.
Shit.
I don't suppose he can roll something to try and determine what's going on.
I mean, well, okay, so with your personal experience of stuff like this, roll me a history check. If anybody else wants to roll a history check, even it's
If
at
I only had
disadvantage.
If only I had advantage.
You know what? You can have advantage because you knew somebody of the like.
I'll
Natural
roll
20
history
with
too.
advantage, so 27.
This is called burnout.
He's dead.
This is called burnout. So when someone uses their abilities to such an extent like he did, without any proper practice or knowing that he cannot get to that far into the practice, they burn out. And it forms in different ways. So depending on which element, it affects you differently. So like with lightning and fire, he's basically like a conduit for the element. So he will be burning hot when he's in a burnout.
With that nat 20, how is there any way to alleviate this, or does he kind of have to try and wait it out? What's the
So the best way to do it is actually by just putting him in water, like letting him cool down, letting him there to cool down on his own without doing anything actually can cause a lot more damage than you think.
putting him in water? We're in the middle of a fucking desert.
I stated, bitch, that you were at an oasis, motherfucker.
I was not
You did not pay
here
attention to me.
before.
Oh well, at the beginning of, at the end of last session, I stated that you guys found an oasis to hang out by. So you could just throw him in the water.
Chuck him in.
Okay.
Just gotta toss him in the water. Do you need?
He's gonna,
Can the bitch swim?
This is probably gonna burn a little bit. He's gonna start just like trying to drag Garrick over to the oasis.
It's like the one who wrestles a gator and
Roll
throws
me.
it back into the lake.
Rhiannon is
Roll me
gonna offer help.
Roll me a strength check.
Do I need to roll a strength check
Meanwhile,
for this?
Ashmeet, well,
I mean, he has a strength of 13,
maybe con.
so he can.
does have a strength of 13. It's the fact that he's burning.
Okay, that's fair.
So Ashmeet actually is like walking by and he's like, something smells like it's burning.
Something's burning.
That's
10.
human flesh.
No, probably not.
And he's basically watching you trying to drag him.
He's burning himself every 4 seconds he tries to drag Garrick.
Do you need help
There's
or?
Please help me get him to the water.
Oh, okay.
Basil
Move
runs over to
aside.
help.
He's gone. For what this man is
So-
about to do, I feel like it's gonna be bad.
So Ashmeet literally picks him up by his scruff, throws him over his shoulder.
Oh no.
He's not getting burned, by the way. And he's
See what he's
walking to the water, and then he throws him into the water like like he gets thrown into the water like how Ranma gets thrown by his dad into the water.
Oh,
Just
jeez.
gets fucking yeeted, into the
Oh, poor-
water,
I fucking knew it.
and just big splash, loads of steam, and he just lets him in the water for like maybe a minute.
Can we maybe not treat folks like that? Please.
He comes out of the water with Garrick. What? He's fine. He is totally fine. He's just gonna he's holding him up. Yeah, this guy's out for maybe a couple weeks.
Ugh. Shit.
Let's let him cool
What
down
is-
for a little bit inside the water. He's a bit burned out right now.
I could just throw him back in the water.
How about we just
No.
rest him in the water for now?
But he's
Yeah,
fine now.
Like, he's not burning up anymore.
No, he's not. He actually feels a little cold.
Okay, get him out of the water then.
He is out of the water. I'm holding him.
Well, then get the fuck out of the water.
Yeah, okay, I'm out of the water.
Jesus Christ.
Thank you.
And what about the blue one? Actually, I got better questions. He looks to Bertrand. So, what the fuck was that?
Yeah, I'd like to know that too. See, he can't see him, but he turns his head to wherever Bertrand is or was.
Is this really the time for that?
Turns his head to Rhiannon. Now is a better time than any, Rhiannon.
Bertrand is just holding on to Claire very quietly.
And yeah, Rhiannon's gonna yell for Janessa again.
Yeah?
Do you have the spell Revivify?
Yeah.
Can you cast it on that thing? And she points to Cassius's corpse.
You want me to revive him?
It has to do with. Is anyone else here capable of explaining dragon bonds?
Ooh, is this a test? Can I answer?
Sure, by all means.
All right. So, what happens when there are challenging rolls to a dragon that is bonded? It is basically a form of claiming. So if the dragon is defeated by if the bonded dragon is defeated by another dragon that is unbonded, the bonded dragon loses its bond, and the unbonded dragon has the ability to now bond with a new person. In order for the old dragon to bring back its bond, it needs to defeat the bonded dragon.
But the bonded dragon is now dead.
Oh, well, then you're shit out of luck.
That's why I was asking about the spell Revivify.
Are you really saying you want to bring that thing back?
Yeah, doesn't that only last a minute though? Can't you only do that a minute after the...
We have time.
I don't know. This feels like a conversation that has been gone on longer than a minute.
Bye.
I tried to get it started sooner, so Yeah.
So yeah,
did try-
it's been past the minute, so you need to use something like
Raised
resurrection,
dead or resurrection.
raise dead, resurrection.
A higher level resurrection spell that we don't have access to because we are not high enough level.
We are worms.
Well, I did try to start this sooner, so. Oh well.
But if it's dead, then surely Bertrand is free of the bond?
It's been broke, but his bond with Clara's been broken too.
Then can she not do another flame?
I think that's how it works.
She can't.
The claim only works if. Okay, so let's make this clear. I know you're bonded to the fluffy one over there.
Hmm?
So imagine I am this big angry red dragon, and I challenge your fluffy one,
Right?
right? And then I defeat your fluffy one. You lose the bond to the fluffy one. And do you know how to get it back? There's only one way to get it back. The only way to really get it back is if the defeated fluffy one defeats me.
Essentially, a claiming fight would need to be ensued again, and since
Against that, as he turns his head towards the dragon, towards the black dragon corpse.
And since it is dead, can't do anything about it. I mean, I've heard there's other ways to go about it, but they're not really safe.
So can he just not bond anymore, or
Well, he can still bond to dragons, he just can't bond to the blue one.
Hmm,
Same with the blue one and picking a rider. They just can't bond each other.
that's why I was trying to see if we could cast Revivify and get him back on his feet.
Would he so he can bond to other dragons, but he can't bond to Clara specifically.
His
Mm-hmm.
bond with
Because she
Clara
lost the
is
claim.
permanent, yeah. So
And
Yeah, his-
Clara can't bond with
other
him.
rider. Clara can bond with any other rider except Bertrand, and Bertrand can bond with any other dragon except Clara
wait, hold on. Wait,
permanently.
wait. It's kind of an out of box thinking. If Bertrand were to bond with another dragon, and Clara wins the duel with that dragon in question, do they get the claim back?
I was thinking something.
yes. So in technicality, yes, but in order to form a bond, it has to be a genuine bond.
It can't be haphazard, and that
Yeah,
It
bond
can't
can't
be
be haphazard.
haphazard. It can't be a lie. It has to be true.
Figure that
and,
much.
yeah.
What if they actually did try to bond again? Would it just completely fail, or would it be kind of like that dual bonding situation with what happened during the challenge where Bertrand was just
No.
completely crippled?
The problem is the bond that So the instant that Clara lost that claiming battle, Bertrand no longer felt her presence and couldn't feel her emotions, couldn't feel anything. All he felt was Cassia's, meaning that her bond with him doesn't exist. It's gone. It's been snipped. But since Cassius is dead, that bond has also been snipped. So it's essentially there is no going back to, because it's, yeah. Fuck you, Michelle. No. But
Well-
no. You know.
If anything, I am quite curious. What were, like, the pros and cons of really bonding? I'm curious.
I will explain that to you later.
Okay.
You do get a lot of good stuff, mainly just being able to communicate with your dragon, as well as knowing exactly where they are, depending on how strong of a bond you have. And sometimes you could even share spells and skills if the dragon and or rider is capable of it.
Makes sense.
Yeah, and it highly depends on how high of a bond level you have. Sometimes you can even there has been rumors that you can body swap as well, depending on how strong the bond is, but the farthest people have gotten is just changing their sight or perceiving through the dragon and or rider.
It makes sense. I see then.
What about that? What about that dual bonding that crippled him while during that fight? That has to mean something, that a bond can be forged again. Hello?
I think someone has. I think someone here would have the explanation to that.
Who did?
He looks to Bertrand.
Gee, I wonder.
Whomsoever.
He's still silent. He's kind of more just, he's tending to his daughter.
Bertrand?
Not a word.
Bertrand,
Still nothing.
Does no one else here know?
no. And the one person that might. He turns his head to Bertrand. Isn't fucking saying a thing.
He's focused on his daughter. Can you blame him?
I can't blame him for his current response, no. But I do think that everything that just happened, yeah, I can blame him a little bit for. And he turns to walk away to check on Garrick.
So you get to Garrick fine. Ashmit put him in his bedroll. He's no longer like burning hot. In fact, whatever is left of the heat kind of evaporated the rest of the water that was on him.
Damn steamy.
Steamy.
He still feels a little toasty, but he feels like he's been under a blanket all day, kind of toasty.
My brain just going, can you cook meat on him?
You were able to, yes.
Someone make bacon. I need art of someone cooking bacon on
Please
Garrett's
don't.
abs.
Please don't. Please don't fucking do
Yes.
that. Please don't
Yes,
do
do it.
that.
Yes, do it.
What the fuck?
No.
Yes, do it.
Think about it.
Eric.
It'd be efficient.
Hey,
Group grill.
hey,
Your wings.
now we got this really nice recipe called the Garrett Group Grill.
Anyways,
Billy
But,
Mays
yeah.
here with a brand new product.
No,
no,
no.
we're not doing that.
Continue.
I mean, what else is he gonna do while he's unconscious?
Might as well use him as a fucking grill.
At least we could tell him that when he wakes up, he's at least been useful.
Does that mean if we put his
Oh
hands
my
together around
God.
a piece of bread, he can toast it?
No, let's stop this.
Garrick is a 7-in-1 grill. Not only can he grill your stuff, he can toast. We're so stupid. I'm gonna stop.
Swear on my life. Why are we like this?
But let's continue where we were at.
Oh,
We're in a
Jason.
somber moment, and we're just stupid.
I can't with you guys. Hold on.
Still a legitimate discussion happening over just the
But
body.
let's genuinely get back to
Don't. Jesus.
sadness.
She's muted.
Oh, no.
Oh no.
Ah.
Anyways,
I think you want
I
to
don't
live
even
your
know
heart
why
on
she's
this.
muted.
We killed it with the all-in-one carrot.
All right. We should refocus. Alice, are you muted because you're laughing or because you're taking care of something?
I was laughing.
Okay,
Oh,
let's
please.
get back into it because I get the feeling someone's
Fucking-
gonna be confronting our miniature friend soon.
Fucking.
So Ellerin, he's just a little he's just a little hot. That like feverish under blanket kind of. I can't with you guys right now.
I'm sorry. It just came out. I'm so sorry.
Keep the woos to yourself.
I'm so sorry.
There is one thing he wants to check as well. This is a long shot, but given the burnout was from the overuse of elemental herald abilities, he also knows that Garrick did use his ASMR abilities as well, which hasn't really been trained much either, from what it seems. He wants to check. He wants to try and this is just to see if it can work or not, or if there's anything lingering. Can I try and use his hand of healing in a way that it doesn't heal him, where he can actually try and see if there's any damage from to his actual soul from overuse of his ASMR abilities? Because that's what your ASMR powers are tied to, is your soul. And if you overuse them, I can imagine that could have some potential damage to the actual soul. So Eller wants to see if it's possible, if there's anything there as well.
Okay. I fucking love this idea and I'm gonna run with it.
Hey.
Because you have said before how the hand of harm and hand of healing works. He
This is
wants
giving
to
me
just.
Darkstalker vibes, and I like it. Keep explaining.
So he kind of wants like. He kind of rolls back his sleeves a little bit, and he kind of he kind of leans over, and he puts hands, and he kind of tenses them for a second, like he wants to just strangle Garrick out of frustration, but he's like, nope, not that here. And then he's going to like his hands are gonna kind of illuminate with white healing key, and he kind of wants to just try and read the actual like any fluctuations of Garrick's soul to see if there's any actual damage from the use of his ASMR powers.
Okay. What kind of fucking roll would that be?
Maybe Arcana?
I mean, and
Or
maybe
insight.
Arcana. This could be like an insight check, maybe.
I was thinking
Insight the
insight.
soul.
I was
Insight is
definitely
so-
thinking insight because it's definitely like reading the energy, not like knowing the energy.
Yeah.
That's fair.
So yes, please roll me an insight check at disadvantage.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
Yeah, because you haven't trained that
No,
particular side of you at all.
I know he hasn't.
Yeah.
Well, either way, natural one. Yeah, he can't tell.
You try to sense and you're not getting anything. You're not able to do anything.
He can't. After a minute,
It feels like a lighter that failed to light.
Wow.
But it's that pitiful. It is that pitiful.
he kind of sits back after a sec. Damn, not yet, I guess.
Rhiannon will probably approach him since she's probably can't do too much more for Clara, aside from maybe doing some more healing, but yeah. She'd apprehensively leave Clara and Bertrand and go to Ellerin in comatose dude.
You mean the cauliflower?
Yes.
Yeah.
So
Cauliflower with paprika when he's in ASMR mode.
No, he's a vegetable.
I
Shut
was
up.
thinking cayenne, but
Yeah, I was. Cayenne with a little bit of red pepper flakes, and then roasted.
why are we turning him into a
Anyways.
dish now?
You're the one that
We
referred to him as
first
a
turned him into a
cauliflower.
toast. We turned him into a toaster, and now we're making him vegetable.
Anyways.
Anyways, I got.
Yeah. Rhiannon will approach and be like, so, got any idea what's going on?
The overuse of his elemental power burned out his body, but I'm not experienced enough to check to see if there was anything from the overuse of his ASMR power.
Ooh, she has guidance. Could he try that again with her guidance?
Could he?
Sure, but it's still disadvantage.
Okay.
That's fair. She'll be like, well,
Try again.
maybe. She'll be like, maybe I can help, and then offers that. So do I need to roll the d4 for that, or?
Yeah, I'll roll insight with disadvantage again. Hoo-ha-hoo! I do it, bro! This is fitting. This is fitting. I like this.
Oh, but you got.
There's no
but I
point.
got-
There's no
You got 12.
12, but it's still enough for one.
You got 12. This...
I know this. I know this is. I know this is a check. He got a natural 4 and a natural 1.
Damn, that sucks. Well, get good, Scrub.
You still aren't able to
Yeah,
sense
I
anything.
kind of figured
You
it.
kind
Oh my
of-
god, there's a lot of
I know-
ballots being rolled.
There's only been 2 nats, and everything else has been pretty much nat 1s.
Rhiannon is just absolute odds today. It's either nat ones or.
Garrick stole all our nat 20s last session.
Yeah, he sure is.
He kind of
really
did.
did.
He really
He
did.
did.
You re- But we're not gonna get any for like 5 more sessions.
Thanks, Garrick.
RNGs has had numbers.
Shit, this doing numbers.
Lord Jesus.
Anyways,
Well,
still nothing.
well, you tried. In any case,
You should probably go check on the others. They could use a voice that's not gonna yell at them for doing anything stupid.
wasn't I yelling at you?
You're gonna yell at the others.
Who knows? Certain others, maybe.
Either way, he's probably not waking up for a week or two. Like what Asmith said.
Beautiful.
Grand old time we've had.
Well, if anyone is apprehensive of tending to him, I will do it. I've seen enough bodies. I'm not about to be pressed about it. So.
I
Anything
mean-
helps.
What'd you say?
Oh, go ahead.
I mean, I can take care of him while the rest of you deal with whatever you're doing.
Oh, I mean, okay, I meant like, cleaning him up, that kind of thing, bathing him.
And
I can tend to it, just saying.
And you think that I would have a problem with it?
I don't know. I'm just saying I don't mind doing it myself.
Well, let me get at least one thing off of your mind while the other half deals with that. He points to Bertrand.
Mind your business. Please.
And I am minding my business. I am minding my business.
All right, so
And I am letting you do yours.
go on.
Then go and take care of your other concerns. I'll take one off your hands.
Come on, Rhiannon. There's nothing else we could do here at the moment.
Fine. And she will walk back over to Bertrand and Clara.
Schmidt would actually eye you as you leave.
Why? Okay, you know what? I'm not. Yeah.
Like, he gives you a stink eye.
Dinky.
Wish I could give him one back.
I'm.
I mean, you
I'm
don't
gonna-
really need
Kidding.
you don't need vision to give stink eye.
I'm gonna insight that. That is an 11.
Yeah.
She don't know shit.
Nah.
Well, she gives him a stink eye back. She can at the very least recognize that, so.
He kind of makes a
Yeah.
hissing face at you before he sits down.
She rolls her eyes.
Ouch.
Saren is now tumbling down a dune because he ran off. And he's coming back. And he's like, is it is it dead?
It's dead.
Where did that fucking thing come from?
Turns to Bertrand.
You, Alex.
Dead quiet.
Fucking Cody Savage.
The gay old time in the dune.
All right, Bertrand, it's time to speak up. A little bit of explanation would be beneficial, don't you think? Is he still quiet? Is the question. I didn't hear anything.
Yeah.
So at this current, I do want to let you know that after a couple minutes, Clara went back into a deep sleep.
Like of her own volition, or
Yeah, she's exhausted. She just
yeah,
fell into deep slumber as you continue to gently
he's pretty much
pet
got
her.
Yeah, he's got her head in his lap, and he hasn't said a word, and is just staring in the sand.
Say anything.
Cricket, 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 cricket.
All right. After a few more seconds silence, he finally just goes, "Say something, Bertrand!"
Ellerin.
No, not Ellerin. This whole
Yes,
situation.
Ellerin.
This whole situation started because of you. Everything that happened was because of you. And now you're gonna sit there in silence. Nothing at all to say.
Rhiannon's getting between them, by the way.
Cricket, 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 cricket.
The dragons are spectating.
They're just like,
Saren is
What?
kind of scared.
Maybe not.
Schmidt
Maybe
is just watching.
you might not say something to me, but you deserve at least an apology. You deserve to at least give an apology to Basil.
This Basil.
I'm sorry, I keep forgetting it's Basil. I'm sorry.
Evil.
But it's funny.
Basil deserves an apology, especially given how you used him just now.
Cricket, cricket.
Rhiannon is standing between the two of them.
It's not like Ellerin can tell right away, though.
Basil comes up behind Elrin and just puts a hand on his shoulder. I can deal with no apology for now because I know why he does these things. But I would also like to yell at him. Bartrand, what the fuck?
Wow.
The mic
Good
breaking
gods.
is so perfect.
Yes.
That might break was so perfect. I like visually saw that.
That was good.
Mm-hmm.
But go ahead, Basil. Say it with the chest.
That was all. You're a bitch.
Oh, just a.
Get a peach.
That was all your bitch.
This was like,
Wait, sign. Sign it. You promised. He flicks out the wanted poster.
Maybe give him a little time.
I almost died because he was selfish. I deserve at least a little bit of ink on my paper.
You
Thank
don't
you.
think you don't think I know this?
I will sign it later.
Good.
Oh, sorry, that was Roderick, not that was such a.
Yeah,
Roderick.
that was very Roderick.
Who the fuck was that?
Roderick. I was
Sorry.
like, where did he
Sorry.
go?
Come on, hold on. I got it right. I'll sign it later. Leave me be.
He puts it away and folds his arms and huffs.
How mean does he be?
Richard, how mean does Ellerin wish to be? Oh,
Ugh.
thanks, boy.
Oh dear.
Tee-hee.
So when
Keep
I
in
wanted
mind.
to be left alone, to be silent with my own thoughts, you wouldn't let me walk away. But now, because it's happened to you, all of a sudden, you get that luxury? I don't think so, Bertrand. You have a lot to explain. Especially because you haven't warned us about anything that's happened or what we're walking into. I can imagine this dragon was just the start.
Kind of looks to Basil, then Rhiannon, and then just looks back down in the sand.
Okay. What's wrong, Butcher? You like to be silent to your victims in your new age?
Oh, shit.
Or are they not worth even a single word from you?
Whoa.
Oh, shit.
Bertrand just very quietly stands up, gently setting his head down. Very calmly, no aggression, walks towards Ellerin and looks
Rhiannon
down
is
at
in the
him.
middle.
He's basically just he's not showing any aggression. He's just walking towards him.
Yeah,
Next,
no. I don't trust that for a single second.
Yeah, that's why Rhiannon is staying in the middle.
Do I get the feeling that Ellerin is about to do something that involves laying a hand on him?
Oh. Clear. I will make this known. He's not hiding it. There is no intention of physical harm in Bertrand's walking or his expression. But he just looks at Ellerin, even though Ellerin can't look him in the eyes. Alright, I wrote this down because I knew this was going to happen.
Oh boy.
That's
Oh,
so. That's so. Oh my
Ahem.
god.
Let me speak. It's gonna take a second.
Fucking nerd.
Gotta get into character for this.
Yeah. I don't think I have to listen to the pot calling the kettle black. Points a finger at him. You let your anger towards Maria nearly be your death. Then the man who saved you and revealed something he clearly doesn't like talking about, you treat him as if he stole something from you. Your death won't change your actions in the past. You were blind long before you lost your eyes. Now, unless you have something meaningful to contribute to this situation, shut your trap and go back to brooding to yourself on how much the world hates you, and let me blame myself in peace, boy. Before he turns back around and slowly walks back towards Clara.
He smirks a little bit. There he is. There's the past that you've been hiding, that you've been running from, and you're going to continue to run from.
That past you speak of would have seen you pinned to these sands and losing those ears too. But some of us have actually grown instead of walling our self-pity.
I don't see any growth here because unlike myself, I don't use my allies the way you used Basil. And he turns and walks away without hearing another word.
Bertrand, under his breath, will say something, but will not say it loud.
What?
I want to roll
Alright,
perception
what does
check.
he
Oh wait,
say?
Huh?
I'm sorry. They were saying
Incognito, we want to hear it. Anyway,
I wanted-
Jesus Christ.
Rhiannon was close by, and her passive is a 21.
Well, I guess I have to roll, what, a stealth to try and hide
That
it?
would be a stealth, yeah.
That would be a
That's-
stealth, yes. So you're
That's
using
a
your passive,
25.
Rhiannon?
Eat my dick.
May I try and roll a perception myself, because I know that
I'm gonna roll
It's-
a perception on that one.
because it's well, you already did claim that you use your passive.
Well,
So
Allie was just asking if I wanted to use my passive for that.
Yeah, I was asking.
So
Best stealth ever.
I was asking,
Rhiannon
so
can-
do you want to
Rhiannon-
roll or do you want to
Rhian-
use your passive? Because
Rhiannon can also read lips.
But
he's
you were.
casting
It seemed like you were.
not-
It seemed like you were looking at,
Right.
implying you were like facing Ellerin during this, though. So I hate to be that guy, but
and there's also the fact of Bertrand's kind of back to y'all. Kind of hard to read lips from behind my back unless you could.
yeah,
see
because he
X-ray vision.
turned and he turned and he's walking away from you. You can't really see him.
Fair. All right then. I guess. Nah, we'll let it stand as it is. She didn't
I'll
hear
try
it.
and roll. I'll try at least. Nope.
No.
Oh well. Rolls be rolls.
Anybody else?
Can I give it a try?
Sure. Everybody can try.
Let's roll. Give me some.
I mean, Janessa's probably been carrying away from all the yelling.
Oh, Bertrand did not raise his voice when he spoke. He just changed the tone, like an angry father.
No, he's not mad. He's
Very
disappointed. It's worse.
Damn it, Matt. Check memes.
I think the
That's
dad
why
bod
you're
look for
quiet.
Bertrand.
Is that why you're? Oh my god.
That okay? To be fair, that dad bod works so well for Bertrand. Like God, he looks so perfect as dad right there. Like you could not make him any more dad.
cannot believe.
Hold on, where is it? Hold on. Where is it?
That's iconic.
Yes! Yes!
Love it.
Why is that hair? Why is that so
I
slick
hate
of him?
this.
I love
He
this.
looks so slay.
Bertrand's just in the water, just anybody. Dad's on the
Ruined.
grill. Please tell me, y'all. And we
He
also
looks
know,
like the ultimate father. I'm sorry. Like this is the most dad he's
Yeah, I
ever
will
looked.
say 100% under that water. Bertrand is wearing fucking like the most brightest blue floral patterned swim trunks.
Like no
He
question.
would. He would wear those trunks. He would.
And they're thigh huggers too, because he's got
I
fucking tree
believe.
trunks.
By the way, I believe Basil
Anyway.
and Basil still has to roll.
Yeah, what am I rolling?
Perception.
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 Oh my.
Oh wow.
No,
Oh.
No one
Wow.
heard it.
You were just about to say my name. Gee.
Hold on.
he's just
Let me-
stewing.
Let me send. I'll send exactly what I said to the DM, so they, because they.
I
get to
want to
hear it.
know.
I know.
Like,
You want to
No,
know?
it's not innocent. I want to know.
No.
I want to know too, honestly, but like, damn.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. Pew, 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 pew.
Oh, shots
no.
fired.
Hey,
Is that what it
But
is?
hey, no one
That's fine.
heard. No one heard it.
There's only one. I'm joking.
Oh, did he? I was gonna say, did he hear it?
Who?
Ashmit. I wasn't even paying.
I mean-
he's in the tent, dude.
He's too. I was gonna say, was he just pushing Garrick's body down and then letting it bob back up? Push it down, let it bob back up.
Motherfucker, you
No,
turned
it's
her
not
away
in the
into
water
a
still.
sauna.
No, he put him in his bedroll, and he's actually sitting outside,
Yep. Bertrand just.
and he
sits
was
down in his-
watching. So hold on.
Well, 25 is the DC.
Yeah, he beat that.
Yeah, so he hears that.
Damn.
But hey,
So-
only one person heard.
I mean, one other person did.
Who? Alright.
The one person that you prefer to be talking to.
What?
Who? Prefer to be talking to right
The
now?
Wyvern.
Oh, the Wyvern, right.
The Wyvern. Do you forget that he is there?
Yeah.
Well, I didn't. Well,
You
I mean,
are
no, the
you are
Wyvern.
very chill. You are very chill talking to Mr. Wyvern Boy.
Oh yeah, the Wyvern. Yeah, the
Why?
Wyvern. I'm not actually. Yeah,
You'd
I'm not
rather
surprised the
talk to
Wyvern.
him. You prefer to
Yeah.
talk to him.
Yeah, Bertrand prefers to talk to the dragons because the dragons, he has a connection. Well, he did.
Who?
He used to have connections to a dragon, but then he. But anyway, he's back sitting next to his daughter, who is Eepin, his Eepia soldier.
Rhiannon's close by too.
The Wyvern begins to walk over to you, Bertrand. And then stands between you and Clara.
Oh, like before Bertrand can even get to her,
Mm-hmm.
he just kind of stops.
He's
and
really
looks at
fast.
them. He's definitely got the face of a man who's not in a good mood.
A Wyvern is looking down to you. A look of disappointment on his face. Before he cranes down a little bit to say softly, "There is no need for venom like that. And if you're going to say something as rude as that, you could probably say it to his face."
Every man has something they can't handle listening to. Don't think he wants to hear that.
You already said it, and it has been heard. Might as well share with the rest of the pack.
We can discuss this later.
We can discuss this now.
Kind of just rubs his face. Fine.
Tell him what you said.
Tell Ellerin what he said.
Mm-hmm.
He just clears his throat. Hey, hear you. Think you
Stop.
forgot to hear something? Think you forgot to hear something I said?
Oh, good gods.
He
Of
turns.
course you didn't. I said, of course you didn't see it. You're too busy looking for a master who ran away from you.
He did stop. Slowly turns around. Yeah. What's up? Thank you.
Burger, a little bit of the fridge.
Oh,
Right, you know,
yes. Sit down.
burger, a little bit of knife thing, chicken strip.
Okay.
So, and I'll put it's
Yeah,
gonna just
thank
be
you.
on the shop. And I'll put a note to remind you.
Okay, thank you. Sorry about that.
No biggie.
He does turn for a second. The little, the kind of grin, not a grin, but like that smirk that he had when, with the last thing he said to Bertrand, drops the second that is said to him.
My child.
But he doesn't say anything.
My
He
baby.
just takes one heavy sigh, turns and continues walking. Youth.
Just in game.
Rhiannon just sighs.
Turns back to the wyvern. Anything else?
She's taking care of Rita. She started work, so give her a sec.
Oh.
Mhm.
This sweet caress.
Yeah, no, like let's be honest. By the way, this needed to be aired out because man, like there are emotions. Like, okay, you want to know something sad? Like, I think it's sad, but I think it is also true. I think this is the most honest Bertrand has been with the party. Consistently honest. Like, and I think that is interesting to ponder.
You ponder.
Yeah.
I mean, think about it. Bertrand's even lied about the good stuff. He's not be like, oh no, Janessa gave you this soap, it ain't suck because I have the Google feelings for you.
Oh, hey, googly
That's still something that she needs to talk with him about.
Yeah. But anyways, back to the fun.
Well, I think the wyvern is currently indisposed.
The wyvern. The wyvern stares at him for a moment as it wants to read you. but it chooses not to. What the fuck?
I heard Nini.
What was that?
That
Hit
was
her.
Nini.
No.
Is that the wyvern?
That was
The
Nini.
wyverns. Why does the wyvern sound
Meow. Bertrand, well, yes, but I did it. You should be happy. Meow. Well, now you're just being judgmental.
Well, now you're just judging me for something you don't even know about. But, you know,
Your cat was so needy that she got up in my face and yelled at me.
fucking. So
Anyways.
the
anyways.
wyvern basically was going to read him, but didn't.
Yes. And then steps off to the side to let him get to Clara.
He will just kind of gently lay himself next to her, and will softly lift her head and kind of place it back in his lap and kind of just sit with her and kind of lean back, returning to quiet.
Rhiannon is with him, but she's not really gonna say anything. She's in her head.
What's in your head?
The wyvern then walks over to Ellerin.
He's now bringing out his like his bedroll and everything for rest, because he did in a panic like pack up everything when during the while the dragons were fighting Cassius. So now he's taking his stuff back out. He kind of hears the familiar footsteps of now that it was done in RP from Ferris. He has given the wyvern a name. His name is Ferris. For anyone watching, he kind of tilts his head a little bit. Hey, Ferris.
Are you going to sleep this off?
No, just getting ready for when the night comes. We've got a little bit of preparation anyways. And I still need to talk with Basil.
Basil.
Right, Basil. I'm sorry.
Mother?
I'm used to. I'm trying. Okay, please forgive me.
No, it needs to be canon that fucking Ellerin cannot call them Basil. It's just he always says Basil. It's just stuck in his
And
brain.
Bertrand misgenders him. Evil.
I don't misgender.
You just said
I-
they. He
I'm
said
trying. I'm trying to work on it. I'm sorry. I Richard O'Connor have referred to it as Basil for a long time.
And
Evil.
you shall understand that I suck at gendering out of game. That is
Evil.
my own
I
problem,
mean,
not Bertrand's.
I have a reason to keep calling it Basil because in Spanish it sounds similar.
Yeah, Richard, you're a white
So,
boy.
like-
What
What the fuck?
Caked up white boy with all the class. But anyways,
Besides, I need to talk to Basil about something anyways, so I'm not gonna be resting for a little bit.
Very well. If you need to find me during the rest of the night, I will be out in the dunes.
Of course. I appreciate it.
You are doing well.
He tilts his head a little bit. What do you mean?
You didn't lash out.
He
But you're still holding a grudge.
I think just with how things went, it's just the best that I can do. And it's a little more than that, Ferris. I think we all just need a little bit of time. But your words mean a lot. Thank you.
I will be back just before dawn. Rest well.
You too, Ferris.
And he'll leave. Varicose has been sitting there watching this whole thing, holding his anxious bean.
Yensa has been of slightly fussing over him, making sure he's okay after the fight. Just trying to use any and all of her healing on him.
Well, he's enjoying the pampering, but he just literally witnessed all this happen, and you are just continuously like, "Are you okay? Is he hurt?"
Where did he hurt you? Are you okay?
I know I am. I don't know if they are.
Anna's pissed.
Did you not witness anything that happened?
I didn't. I mean, I ran in there to try and help.
Well, don't worry. It's none of your problem anyway. Are you okay? Did you get hurt?
No, I'm okay.
Whoops.
Good. Now, do you want to sleep in the tent tonight, or do you want to snuggle?
I don't want to snuggle.
Aw. It's so cute.
And he'll basically carry you back to like a little pit he made, and he'll just snuggle up there with you.
As he is carrying me back, I sort of look up to him and ask, "Do you think they're going to be okay?"
I think they'll be fine. There's too much tension, but there's too much tension there. And in a lot of weird ways.
Weird. How?
I don't want to explain that to you. Bedtime. And he'll like throw himself into his nest. It'll just curl up like a cinnamon roll. As best he could.
My toasty cinnamon roll.
Big fluffy twist. As for everyone else, gee, Liz. Hey, Garrett. Oh, wait.
I am currently cosplaying as cauliflower.
Oh my god.
I swore on my fucking life.
Now here's my question: steamed or roasted, or grilled?
Clearly grilled.
Damn right, because he's hot.
Roasted.
Literally and never
I
figuratively.
heard that through my headphones, Cody.
So, who goes back to bed?
Not fucking Bertrand.
Not yet, but I just did a bit of talking so others can talk.
Mm.
Well, Rhiannon, you wanted to talk to somebody? Or was
Huh?
it Ellen?
I mean,
Somebody wanted to talk to somebody.
the fuck?
Alma, do you want to talk to anybody?
I think I just want to be beside Bertrand. Just give him a companion. I've known him for a while.
I mean, Rhiannon had been near him too, so
A little
Mm.
jelly bean.
And I decided to join. I want to make sure Bertrand is okay. Every father has Vietnam flashbacks. That's just how it works.
wow. I heard that, Allie. I heard that from in here. Like,
That's a phrase.
If anything, almost
So
just
Bertrand is a cuddle pile, I guess.
Yes.
Puddle pile?
Well,
Puddle pile.
Bertrand currently has a young dragon head in his lap, so find room.
I wonder, does Alma end up like you know how when you lay on the beach, the sand will like stick to you? Does Alma end up like absorbing some of the sand or like sinking into
to
it?
throw. Like, nah, fuck pocket sand. I got sand balls. I have unlimited ammunition.
Can like spit that
Why
at
did
people.
it? Why did this need to be a thing?
Because it's funny, and
Sorry.
I actually had a question in reference to my session, because I have a friend who runs a plasmoid, and they wondered the same thing. And I said, you know what? That makes a lot of sense.
So, like,
I am beyond pocket sand.
so
The
does
world
that mean
ends
that
today.
does that mean that like when she sleeps, she slowly sinks into the sand?
If
And like
anything,
when she wakes
if
up,
they didn't want to sink
Would
into
you-
the sand, they'd
would
just be on top of Bertrand.
Would she?
That, but that's why she also has a vase
She
on her
just
at all
gets
times.
lost. But what would she be without being in a bowl?
A slime not full of sand.
a slime not full of sand. I mean, you're
Fuck
gonna
it.
get sand anyway.
Fuck,
Sand
at any
gets
time, I
everyone.
could have thrown. I'm sorry, I'm trying to find names to face. Or name to character.
Oh my.
Who was the lad that went fucking haywire on Bertrand again? By name?
Elrin?
Elrin?
Ellerin?
If
Yeah.
anything, I just had the unlimited power to throw a sandball.
Oh no.
Oh my lord.
Wait. But Alma. I'm so. So so Alma's. So Alma's cuddled up, or how is Alma sitting with Bertrand? I am curious. I need to know specifics on how this is working.
I want to make sure in reference to the DM. Do I still have, my signature vase with me?
Say what?
My signature
There's one.
vase? Of the bottle that I rest in?
Yes.
Do I?
Yes. Yes, you still have it.
Just set that next to Bertrand and just be in it?
This is how she rests, guys.
She rests in a vase.
She
It's more like
rests
it's
in a
more of like a
bottle.
flask, but it is, I'd say, parallel in proportion to a vase. Honestly,
Yeah, but it literally is a vase big enough for a basically equivalent of a small human to be in.
Good lord.
Bertrand will, without moving his eyes, pick up said vase, have it kind of like nestled into like his arm, his right arm, and will keep them nice and comfy, like in him, like not in him, on him, while his left hand is currently resting on Clara's head.
it just works, man. It just works.
Yep.
The man
This
with
works.
his children.
The man and his children, all two of them.
There's another one. She's just missing.
Excuse me.
She's cuddling with the Labrador.
Yeah. Yeah, you're
big
currently with your puppy.
Mm-hmm. And Rhiannon is
Kind of
just
hard
like
to cuddle. And mom doesn't want to join yet.
Rhiannon is like close, but she's trying to respect his space. She feels like he needs it, but yeah, she's still kind of close by. Like if he were to like reach over, she'd be there.
He
That kind
would
of thing.
He would probably could tell. His face is kind of calmed And he kind of makes a motion with his head like, you coming, or are you just gonna let them take all the warmth?
She stares at him for a brief moment and then just sighs and nods and gets closer to him.
Gonna make more room. Scooting to the side a little bit. As you know, he now seems to have a cuddle pile being formed.
Essentially.
Anyone else joining the cuddle pile?
Except Ellery.
Except
I feel like-
Ellerin.
I feel like if
That was
Ellerin
just-
tried to, Alma would just spit sand at him.
You know,
Like
like when you
mudskipper.
when you're at the beach and like someone just covers you like the majority of your body in sand.
Mhm.
Next morning.
You do know that elves are semi-conscious when they rest, right? So he would know that you're trying that.
God damn it.
Shell, I haven't actually thought of this question before.
That would have been the
Um,
fun.
Sorry, Shell just asked me a really good question about Bertrand's anatomy. I gotta think of it, actually.
Don't say it like that. Jeez.
Yeah, do I hear biology? Let me in.
Can we not?
Okay.
I mean,
Chisholm?
That's
Please?
unsettling.
why is it unsettling for him to
What's
have
wrong with
feet?
learning anatomy?
Moving
A mini bear
on.
with man feet?
Moving
Fine.
on.
Fuck you, Alex. I know what you did there.
Non-intentional, and I
Continue.
regret it.
Bertrand is just kind of becoming the cuddle pile. Basil gonna try and join.
No. Basil's over like
Fair.
20 yards away from everyone having an existential crisis.
Oh shit.
Anyone gonna go check on that?
Actually, it's funny because like I said, I was gonna talk with Basil. Basil, damn it! I'm sorry. I caught it when I said it.
Stop it!
I sent it to you
But
twice,
anyway.
sir.
Basil goose.
Well, go ahead, Ellery.
Basil geese.
Beelzebufo.
Ellerin will approach Basil.
He's staring at the sky, but he knows you're there. He's starfished.
Not joining the sleeping pile. So he just kind of sits down next to Basil.
He shakes his head now.
Why? I thought your idol was over there. And everyone else is.
I don't feel like it.
What's different? Why not?
I don't know. He looks like wistful and a little bit teary-eyed.
You're having doubts, aren't you?
Possibly.
If I had to guess, today probably gave a little bit of a wake-up call, didn't it?
What?
Remember when you first talked with me, and I told you that people like me, people like Bertram, were not people that you want to idolize. We're not people whose footsteps you want to follow in. Do you remember that?
He looks at you wherever you are.
Just like sitting to his left.
Perfect. He looks you where your eyes would be. And you can tell he's like trying to hold back tears, but his eyes are just like puddles. And he says, "Then who do I look up to? Everyone has failed me."
He puts a hand on Basil's shoulder. Basil, I'm sorry, I'm trying to. Please forgive
Damn
me.
it!
Don't kill me. Please don't kill me.
Richard, I'm coming to your house tonight.
He puts a hand on Basil's shoulder. You don't need to look up to anyone, Basil. Your life has a lot more value than the admiration that you put into me or Bertram. I think today you got a hard look behind the curtain. And I think, funny enough, maybe staring death in the face for something as small as someone's signature on a piece of paper might have given you a brief glimpse on a new outlook on life.
He stares back up at the sky. I've faced death or much less on many, many times. From people I look up to. People I thought loved me. But they just use me. No one doesn't use me. He's sobbing now. He's like ugly crying. So what, Mr. Elrin Shiryu, sir, am I supposed to do if everyone I love and who I thought loves me tries to make me die? Why is it so often? Bro, you good?
No, I'm good. I'm just thinking, I'm trying to think of what to say. Because I actually was not expecting that.
Fucking
Put a lot of beef into this motherfucker.
So
Feel it
apparently,
because
Alex
feel it.
left his bucket of popcorn out here.
Are you eating some of that popcorn now?
Yep.
When you get the DM,
Nice.
Please continue on. Hey, Byron, you want some? Okay. Wait, you haven't had it yet? Bitch? Enjoy it. Savor it.
Excuse me.
Ellerin is actually a little surprised at that. And he says softly, "It seems that for a long time you had surrounded yourself with some less than savory people. I don't know what you've gone through, and I'm not going to ask because I can imagine that it's not my place to. If you want to know, what to do, the only thing I can tell you is that I can't give you a real answer. It's not my answer to give. That's something you have to find out for yourself. But I can say this. Don't admire people. Don't idolize people. Just find some people to depend on, but not do things for them on a whim. I think that you should sit and think for a moment on what are you worth as a person. I want you to think, and he kind of chuckles slightly, goes, I want you to make me a promise that you're going to sit down and think to yourself, what am I worth? Is it worth running to certain death for someone's admiration? Is it worth having some people look at you and not give you the light of day? These are things that I want you to think about. And don't look to people like, especially like me, or Bertrand, or anyone else here, like that they're better or they're worth more than you. I think in time you'll learn to realize that you're important to a lot of people here as well.
Am I though?
If you weren't, then I wouldn't have come over here to make sure you're doing okay.
Oh, he ugly, ugly crying.
All right. He's just like bring it. He's got like the bring it in.
He goes in for that like father son type hug. And tries not to stab you with his horns.
After like 2 or 3 minutes, he's just like, you're kind of poking me in the shoulder with your horns.
He continues to progressively cry harder.
Lauren, you've received an achievement.
Father figure.
Papa.
Adopted son.
Oh Lord.
Do you have a?
There we go. I'm
Congratulations.
upgrading the sheet right now, brother.
Oh God.
Oh God.
After, I'm sorry, you said after a few minutes of this one, what was it?
He's still ugly crying. This motherfucker will not let up.
Yeah, it's okay. And at one point, he kind of hand of healings himself, just gently patting his own side to try and alleviate being poked in the shoulder. How long does Basil actually?
This is gonna be like a solid 10 minutes, dude.
Okay, fair enough.
This is him sobbing into your shoulder, barely mumbling his life story.
It's all right.
You have no fucking clue what he's saying, but by God, is he yapping.
It's all right. It's all right. Ow.
There we go. I updated it.
I love that. All right. Well, so after 10 minutes or so, it's like
He's finally letting up. He's like, "Thank you, Mr. Shiryu."
Oh, it's all right. It's all right. After a time, as Basil does eventually finally let go, he just kind of swings his shoulder a little bit. Well, glad you got that off your chest, kid.
It will come back around in like 3 months again, I think. It's like a cycle every time.
Well, one step at a time, then, perhaps. For now, as he kind of like pats Basil on the back, you should probably get some rest.
I suppose. If I can. He pops over and joins Janessa and sleeps like 2 feet away. Just immediately conked out.
Veracruz would notice you and at least cover you with one of his wings.
Janessa hasn't actually been sleeping, so when she sees you coming over, she's actually just going to extend a hand.
Aww. To like lay on him while he's sleeping, or like just when he comes over?
No, like.
To come snuggle with the dragon.
Ah,
Big
yes.
fluffy guy.
Puddle puddle.
Oh, so they cuddle. It's cute.
Yay! Oh wait, no, it's not
Be-
gay. Never mind.
Ironically, that one's straight.
That's actually straight.
Straight.
Crazy.
Straight?
In my
Huh?
campaign?
Continue.
This is illegal. I'm joking.
This is illegal. Real quick, as Basil leaves and kind of looks up at the stars. Well, not
Richard.
looks up at the stars. Kind of tilts his head up a little bit. He kind of just gives a little bit of a smile and then just sits there for a little bit before going back to his bedroll. As I'm gonna hop out because it's 10:45 and I gotta go to work.
Sleepsies?
That is fair.
Sleepsies.
Y'all have a night.
Good
Good
night.
night.
If you will.
Noit.
Oh,
God.
my lord.
Bertrand probably gonna struggle to go to sleep.
So
Yeah.
the only roll me a D100.
Who?
You.
I do.
Oh,
You
okay.
do. The man with the voodoo.
16.
Damn.
Not legal.
Dance,
Oh, for
magic
fuck's
dance.
sake.
Well, I don't know. I don't know how bad this goes, but we'll see.
Well, fuck. Okay.
Did I fuck up
God damn
again?
it, Cody. Look what you've done.
It's probably my fault again.
Yes.
What'd I do?
So everyone else is pretty much asleep.
Oh.
No! What have I done? I'm sorry.
You don't worry. And
Fuck, didn't I?
you're droopy. And I really want. I know he just left. I feel so bad,
Summon him.
but it's okay. No, he
No, I'm pretty sure
went
he's
to
heading to work.
the motherfucker. It's okay,
No.
but it's fine.
We can let him. Yeah. Shit be wacky.
But it should be wacky. So yeah, everybody's doing the eeps, and you're still awake. What the fuck?
The fuck?
Who re-summoned him?
Someone has resummoned me.
I
Oh,
go
God.
to fucking sleep.
No, someone has resummoned me. I must know.
What the fuck?
Yeah, there's something.
What
I
the
rolled. I
fuck?
rolled a 16 on a D100, Richard. So something's happening.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
You know, me and my wonderful rolls on D100s the past 2 sessions.
1 second, I'm back in.
You could go back
So
to
you
sleep.
see.
Or...
No, I don't need sleep. I need answers.
Oh god. He said I don't need sleep, I need answers.
What the fuck's happening?
So
I'm here.
Bertrand, as you are in this puddle pile you made, and you spent your night going through a wave of memories that you did not want to retouch. If you just look up You see a large mass of black scales.
Wait, what? No, 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 don't you fucking do this to me.
The mound of a corpse. From a dragon you thought was dead.
Uh, uh, he doesn't.
He has
Does
not.
he feel it?
He has not felt anything.
Okay.
That he feels nothing. He doesn't even feel the soft hum, the static that he knows to get from Clara's bond. It's silent. Everything sounds too clear. What is going through Bertrand's mind?
When he sees the mass, like, is it moving?
It's not moving.
But
It's
real.
just, you feel this numbness. It's cold in the desert. But then this gets a little too cold.
He would attempt to very gently, you know, not waking anybody, just kind of stand up. And be like looking at this mass, just like he's having probably flashes of the stuff that he's done with said dragon, and just, you know, the very nice. Everybody knows the song. All he hears is screams. You know, but he's just kind of looking at this giant mass of a dragon.
You get closer to what has become a heap of your past. It's blood staining the sand beneath it. A limb that rolled off into the distance. And a tail that just slipped down its dunes. What is going through his mind?
He's got that same, all of the same flashes going through his head. He's seeing, he's very, very vividly hearing the crackling of fire, the smell of burning flesh, the sights and the sounds of what he saw, and just is just having that all just slowly blending in with the screaming and the that same painful numbness that he's felt many times before.
And as you walk closer and closer to now what is a broken bond, these memories, painful, violent, keep flashing and flashing in your mind. And then you find yourself reaching out to touch it before you're brought to the present and you feel this chill. It's like that icy pin chili that you feel in the morning. Something that you don't feel ever in the desert. And if you turn, you see a man, pale skin, blue eyes, black hair. In robes darker than night. He's standing not too far away from you.
Is Bertrand still with the rest of the group, or is something?
You left everyone there. You've gone pretty far across the sands.
Did homie just fucking sleepwalk?
Yeah. But this is what you're experiencing, so shush, you're in your brain right now.
Okay. So he's not even in his own body. Just like not.
No, he's able to control himself.
He kind of looks at the man. Do they look familiar at all?
He is, when you look at him, you have never seen his face before. But when you analyze his aura, his being, there is a familiarity to him. A familiarity that you wished to have happened to you. His presence is cold. But with a warm blanket, it's like a cozy winter night.
Is he able to speak at all? he would probably attempt to try and speak to whatever the fuck this is. Trying to go. Who are you? Where am I?
You're still in the desert.
To my other question.
Someone you wish to have gotten to know many years ago.
This man fucking death. Don't play with me like that, Alex. Kind of just swallows. And is there a reason you're here now?
I'm here to collect.
Are you collecting the old dead one? Or is there someone else you're here for?
It's the correct one.
But if that's the case, why are we talking? What do you want with me?
I'm sure you felt the silence, the pure silence.
And what of it?
I wish you to owe me a favor. And in exchange, I'll revive this one in 3 days' time.
What, pray tell, might be the other part of that deal? What's this favor you're thinking on?
You'll know in time.
Will any harm come to them?
I cannot promise that.
I can expect that I need to get my hands dirty again, don't I?
Maybe, maybe not.
Can I just rubs his forehead for a minute? As long as they don't get hurt, if I can do something to prevent that, I'll accept your terms.
He'll hold his hand out.
Had a little hesitation, but will slowly stick his hand out and will take this man's hand.
As as you shake it, you feel this chill run through you. Through every inch of muscle in your fibers of your being. And then it fades. But it's like a phantom feeling to you. He then lets go of your hand.
guess I'll be seeing you around.
Hopefully, we won't be seeing each other again for a while.
Hopefully, I won't see you for many, many years.
Remember, 3 days from now.
3 days.
And then he turns to walk away, and when you blink, he's gone.
He kind of looks around. How far would you say he is from? Like, can he see the oasis where the rest of the group is hanging out?
Yeah, he could see them. It's like 60 to 80 feet away. So not too far.
He kind of would look at the hand that he shook with, close it, and then would slowly make his way back and would kind of once he gets back, he would look over at uh the unconscious Garrick, would look at Basil and Janessa, and then would look at Ellorin, and then would look at the pile of Clara, Rhiannon, and Alma, all cuddled up together, and would kind of just lay next to the little fire they probably had, and would just slowly drift off to sleep. After that.
All right, 5-minute breather.
Fucking. Did I just have a conversation with death?
Are you
Did I also get to deal with him?
ready?
Are you ready?
Yeah, I guess fucking.
That was
Okay.
Transformation Central. Holy fuck.
I mean,
Okay.
fucking hell, you chose a good time to come back, Richard.
All right, I gotta go.
Yeah,
That being said,
Richard.
I do have to go to bed.
Alrighty.
Adios.
Richard.
I'm sure we're almost gonna be ending soon, but
yeah.
you
Alright,
just,
so-
man. Now the question is, will he tell the conscious people about this shit?
I mean, he just made a deal with he just made a deal with death
What a deal with Tiamat. Jeez.
for a for a favor in the future, whatever this favor may be.
One of
But
these
hey,
bitches is gonna die.
No.
well, it's
As I have restored your bond, I must bestow upon you and ask of you this favor. Which cloak looks better? Answer
No, it's so
honestly.
real. That would be so
the
funny.
thing is like the song that was playing.
What do you prefer, sweet and sour or range?
I was looking at the name of it, and I'm like, I swear to God, is Bertrand gonna become some kind of, this not dealer of death, this kind of
The
death
Reaper's assistant.
warlock, pretty
Ooh.
much. But I'm pretty sure that Alma and Rhiannon are gonna be like, huh, wait, where's the fluffy one? And he's currently curled up, like kind of like arms in his chest, kind of curled up, slightly, sleeping on the ground. Oh jeez. Well, that's a
Just
I
left
made
them
that.
by
Well, but
He
he's,
left
he's
unsupervised
sleep-
children. How dare you?
Yeah.
Crazy.
Well, here's the thing. Homie was sleepwalking, so it's not like I had control of him being, like slipping
This
out
is
from
the
there.
easiest session I've ever had to be in because I'm just like, I'm chilling here taking fucking notes.
Yeah, chilling here
Brothers,
taking
comatose.
yeah, and then there's
Brothers off
fucking
duty for like 3 days.
Garrett. Well, the thing is he will probably be like, hey, I found out that he's gonna wake back up. He's gonna be revived in 3 days, and he's gonna probably tell Claire, he's like, I need you to be ready for that. 'Cause-
Okay,
Time to buff up.
Who
now
all is he going to tell that to?
He's gonna tell everybody because I mean I would assume since we're gonna probably have to be here for a minute because Garrick's taking a week-long power nap.
I mean, I'll be honest, you guys.
He's gonna
Okay, I'm just gonna say this right
everybody
now.
just need to sleep.
Y'all don't have time to wait around for me to wake up. You guys gotta find that
Yeah.
gang.
Yeah, because we only have 3 weeks.
Yeah.
Him or being
Yeah.
revived means that you can find their base and other things if you don't kill them. That's it.
Yeah, and well, the thing is that with Cassius' revival, Bertrand will
Now
he'll
here's a
be
question: do you think
bonded
he'll
to
come back with?
Cassius.
I was gonna say, do we think he's gonna be revived with the tail and claw, or do you think he's still gonna be missing those?
I think those are made to stay gone.
I won't complain if they do.
But
Also,
do we get
do we get?
a Clara training arc?
Down, down,
To
down, down,
win,
down,
take it
down,
down.
down.
Yeah, the sun, blind your
To
mind.
lie, live to win.
My brain just instantly went to, well, great. Bertrand's gonna become a warlock. It sounds
Bam,
like a warlock
down,
gun
down,
slayer.
down. Rising
That
up,
actually would.
back on the street.
How
Done my
terrifying does that
time.
sound? Bertrand with a cloak on his shoulder, just guns in hand, just
Yes, we
Just
know
hear
you're
that
thirsty
same-
over your own character.
you act like you
Oh,
don't
by the
thirst
way,
over
Cody
my
and I were
character as
talking.
well.
Y'all want to know what Garrick would have said to Bertrand if I didn't go into a coma?
Oh, worm.
He would ask about Clara, then him, and then if he's real or not. Garrick would have said, "You know what I think the most dangerous? You know I think you're the most dangerous out of all of us. Not because of your past, not because of what happened tonight. You couldn't control that. No, it's because of that kindness laced with venom. It is addicting, makes people feel good, makes them feel love. It is kindness because you do care. You do want the best for them, but it is a dagger that cuts both ways. You help them, but you can't let them in. You make them feel safe, but you don't let them protect you in kind. It is a hollow kindness, but one that's let people risk everything for you, lets them see the best in you. You can blame yourself, look in the mirror and see a monster, but
But
they
now here,
will
Bertrand.
never see that because you were kind. You can let them in, open up, stop lying, but you don't. So all they will see is the kind man that makes them feel loved, and all you see is a monster that gets them hurt and killed. Make no mistake, tonight was not your fault. Tonight is the pattern at its height. Tonight the pattern resets. Tomorrow you decide if the pattern repeats anew.
Jeebus.
Bruh.
Slam. Slam.
But I'm in a coma, so that didn't happen.
Oh my god.
Yeah, no, it
I
did
see how now my place. Jesus Christ, I'm
But you know what did
experiencing both ends of the spectrum.
Yeah, and then but you know what did happen? Bertrand had a nice conversation with
All you
Death.
heard were screams. Every
Yeah,
time
that's the
he
thing.
did.
That's all I was hearing while the
Mhm.
that night he's just hearing that. All I hear, and he's just like, because the screams of the people he's murdered mixed with the sound of burn, of fire, and the actions of burying people. Totally not traumatizing to a man who, you know,
Oh,
know,
please. This whole entire
there-
night's been traumatizing to you. And one night you had to face your past dragon you thought was dead. Your literal past going back to haunt you. You had to watch your daughter get beaten up. You had to
Yeah, and
lose
then-
that bond with her and then lose it forever, only for death to show up and be like, bitch, I do this for you, you owe me.
Mm-hmm.
yeah, he's in a bad day. So now
So-
he's, now he must do something for death.
I need you.
Motherfucker
In this
strolled up to a
great
man in depression and
task.
said free real estate.
Yeah, pretty much.
That's a good one.
Wild shit.
Also, by the way, Noodle, you want to post the thing you got?
Yeah, Noodle. Show me that shit. I'm looking at it.
Do the do. Post it in the art.
And wait, do my own
Right.
doodle real quick. Hey, up.
Right next to the greatest fucking thing that Matt has ever created. Well,
So,
Walnut.
by all accounts, the one I have right now, which again I think to Alex and maybe Lovitzi's story, I hope to repay you both back soon.
Oh,
But
don't worry about it, man. I do this
I
all the time,
really want
people.
to. So in art, I guess I'll put it there.
Yes. This was done by Caitlin C37, by the way. This is a different style than used to. So for context, before you post this, you guys remember the lingering scars of Belthorn? Same artist, so keep that in mind.
Hmm. Really? But
Let's
I
see.
like it. I like how they do it. But in art, so this one was the first one. If scroll back,
Oh,
there was one.
Yes.
But there was one. There was one small detail, just one. And the tiny detail, again, is not very noticeable in what I have on my profile. But the actual small detail I only asked once it was shown to me was just the eye color to have at least something pop out.
Real.
Yeah. That's so
It's very
sick.
slay.
I love Caitlin's art style.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
this
It's
character.
I really do like it. This is where I wish to be.
What? I'd watch that anime.
Real. Slime girl does it again.
Also, I did scroll up and found Walmart. Fuck.
Yes.
Walma.
It's glorious.
Mm.
Walma.
They're just greeting everybody, saying, "Hey, time to come to work."
Mm.
And one of the things that I always envision Alma being is that she, by all accounts, does have only one eye. But how she shifted her head is that she looks like she has a bang over
Oh my
what could be
god,
another
she's
one.
Ooze Mike Wazowski.
Yeah,
Shut up.
she does only have one eye.
This is, but fucking god, this session has already been fucking.
This has been butchering the character development. Like it's like,
This is a hey guys, this guy that usually is pretty quiet, doesn't really interact much. Yeah, he's got problems.
yeah, hey, this guy who's been lying about his past and not opening up. Yeah, there might be a reason for that.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
no.
there might be a reason for that.
Whoops.
Because all he hears is.
Ah, my sessions were like chaotic. Good heavens.
Every time he dares to
Right.
close his eyes.
Whew,
All
That was
right.
fun.
I know, right? Yep.
Was
Right.
that was intense.
Yep. So.
I am experiencing both sides of the spectrum.
Oh my god! All right.
Oh,
Anyways, I
many.
think we're probably doing a small thing after this before we head off. Alice, you said 5-minute breathers, so
Yeah. So all of you would be on your merry way. I know Ellerin would be on his dragon, who's going on whose other dragons. I know Bertrand. When Clara is going to wake up in the morning. Groggy, but she'll shake herself awake.
once, Bertrand actually does not wake up at his normal usual time. He is currently
Slam.
keeping. Well, I mean, he had a long night.
Yeah. Alex, shut the fuck
She'll
up.
look at you, and then she'll look at the black dragon corpse that remains under the sun. And then she looks over to the rest of the camp.
Oh dear.
She looks back to you. And she doesn't hear you.
Doesn't hear. Like.
She doesn't feel your hum of energy. She can't hear you. The bond.
Yeah. Oh, my poor baby.
And she's a little confused. Just kind of panicking silently. She's not making too much of a fuss because she doesn't want to wake you. And she has a couple feet between you and her where she'll lay down and then spread a wing across to keep you shaded from the sun.
Probably feeling her wing because he doesn't need a bond to know his daughter's wing. That shit kind of ingrained in his brain. Ingrained in the big brain.
Oh.
And he kind of just will slowly open his eyes and kind of yawn. Oh, did I sleep in too long, sweetheart?
No. I think we all slept in today.
Kind of sits up and looks to her. And looks to the dead dragon and then back to her. Gonna be alright, sweetheart. 3 days' time, we'll get your chance again. But I'm just happy you're okay.
I don't know about that.
What do you mean, hon?
I already felt this once, but stops anything from it happening again.
Wait, what? Sorry, repeat what she said?
She basically said she's scared that this can result again.
Kind of stands up and walks over to her and kind of gently taking her head in his hands and kind of placing his forehead against hers. It don't matter if it happens again. I ain't leaving you. You're my daughter. Dragon Bond or not, that ain't gonna change anything.
I'm sorry.
I'm the one who should be sorry, sweetheart. If I didn't get so selfish there, try to tell poor Basil to go help you, you wouldn't have had to fight him all alone. You have nothing to be sorry about.
Who was that?
That was Cassius. You remember the day that we found each other? He was the dragon I used to ride back when I wasn't a good man. I thought he was dead, but clearly I was wrong. I think I owe you a very long explanation about, well, what your pa used to do before, well, before we went back to the farm.
I would like that. I would like that a lot.
Tell you anything you want to know, sweetheart. Just know it ain't gonna be pretty what you hear. I was a stupid young man when I did these things.
Right now, let's just make sure everyone else is okay.
That we should, sweetheart. Always clever. And we'll just smile very softly and rub his head against hers.
She purrs softly.
Anybody else gonna be waking up at this point?
And this is where I want to end tonight's session. Because this is all.
That is fair.
And I hear my child calling.
Yeah,
Night, everybody.